Da 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 bye 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 bye. Oh, you niggas die. Yo, really though, Funk Flex. I wasn't even gonna talk about this. I wasn't gonna speak about this. I really wasn't. I try not to get wrapped up in what everybody else be talking about, but on certain things, I will discuss. Like I said, if I don't know too much about nothing about something, then more than likely I'm going to sit back and I'm going to just observe and listen and try to go to different sources and see, how much information I can uncover about what I do know already or what I don't know or both. Or something like that. And then if it's too advanced or it's not really something I'm vibrating to, then I'll just leave it alone. But, the Pac situation, this is different. This is way different. I can explain in 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 ways of why this is different for me and why I speak about it. But I do, because I was going to do something else. I was just like, damn, shit keep happening. And the material that I want to put out, I don't put it out yet, because I kind of procrastinate, but I don't. It's just that I'm just building on it. So, yeah, I just pretty much just sit back and let everything take off. But anyway, because I got some other videos I got to do. I'm just going to go ahead and do them. But this one, I got to get this one out the way first. Funk Flex, because, this story picked up or whatever. The first story I heard was, him talking about that, Pac shot himself. So I'm going to get into that first. But then, the second half of the video, I'm going to get into him, saying that, the Pac lied and that's the reason why Biggie did or whatever. So, the first reason, well, the first thing he said was, Tupac, he shot himself. And that was the only time he got shot or whatever, is when he shot himself. And he's pretty much saying, he ain't say it out of his mouth, but at least I didn't hear him say it out of his mouth, that report is fake. So he didn't say nothing about that, but all he just said was like he shot himself. And I mean, I think that's been known forever. Like the wound that he sustained from, his hand to his groin throughout his thigh is probably, like just like him grabbing for the gun or whatever, so, but he's pretty much like indirectly saying that that report from the doctor is false or whatever. So it's like, yeah, we already know he got shot by himself. He shot himself in the balls or whatever. Mostly just, that's what everybody call it. He shot himself in the balls. I think the more complexity to it is that he was reaching for his gun. He shot himself in his hand, which went through his balls or vice versa, and then went out through his thigh or whatever. Because that's just like saying like, okay, well, if that's fake and if he's ensuing that's the only time he got shot, then that means that the coroner that did his autopsy and received $3 million from, then that's false as well. If that's the only thing that happened to him, then that's false as well. Even though I don't really want to compare the coroner's report to, him being shot. But it's just like, I don't see where you going with this. I really don't see, and I'm talking to Flex. I really don't see where you going with this. Because, I mean, he was shot, maybe he was shot 3 times. Maybe it wasn't 5. It was like they just counted 5 holes. One through his balls, the other through his hand, the third one through his thigh, and 2 to the head. I don't know. It might be his chest. I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Like I said, like when I'm recording this stuff, I don't just, well, let me make sure. Like it, people know. If they don't know, they'll find out. I don't remember, but it was said that he was shot 5 times, and I'm thinking of the holes. Now, if he was shot 5 separate times, then maybe that might be debatable. And if it wasn't by his own gun, then that would be debatable. But from what I heard and from what I've taken down on it and everything, and I've heard all the stories there is to say about him shooting himself and not shooting himself or whatever, wherever it goes with it, is that, he shot himself and then he also got shot by the gunman or whatever. So, but anyway, I just said, like, I don't know where you're going with it. So the second one that we see now that is like getting more viral, I guess on, certain spots is that fun flex. I seen some people call them punk flex and all that shit, And before I get into that, this is the only thing that I dislike about funk flex. Despite like what he's doing right now. I mean, I know he's probably done some other stuff in the past or whatever that people didn't like, or it's just like I don't really too much rock with that. But like the way he interrupts people when they're on his show, like that shit. Like when somebody's saying something, he gets all up in and like he was there and he's finna tell you the other half of the story. He just won't let the person just talk. It's just like, let me talk, let me speak right quick. And then, you can say whatever you got to say or whatever. But that's the only thing I really disliked about him or whatever. But now, he's talking about the reason why Biggie's dead is because Tupac lied. What did he lie about? He didn't clear something up or something like that. And that's the reason why Biggie dead. It's like, still, I'm like, where are you going with this? Like I'm asking myself, like, how much do you really know? Like we'll look at these people just because they on air and everything like that, and they have a platform, they have fans, and all that good stuff that comes with it, all the perks and everything. But it's like I'm asking myself, like, how much do you really know, dude? How much do you actually know about what really happened, what went down, and everything like that? Like, he never gave his take on it. I ain't never, heard nothing unless it's out there. I ain't never heard him say nothing about, well, this is what happened. This is what I know what happened. So he's just saying something like, it's your fault. Big is dead. And, you lied. Like he's talking to him like he's here. Like he's talking to him. Like he's talking to Pac. Like he's sending him a message. Like if he's been dead 20 years, why are you talking like you're speaking to him? Like just all randomly and shit. That's why I came in with troublesome. Niggas talk a lot of shit, but that's after I'm gone. Because they feel me in the physical form. Let it be known I'm troublesome. La da da da. Da 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 da. So I mean, like, come on now. Like, where are you going with this, dude? It's like, for real, come on. Like, really, my dude? Really, bruh? You got people on there, cracking up at him. Like, what do you, like, Mike Epps? I seen Mike Epps. Like I said, I wasn't even going to do it. But at Mike Epps, like, I was just like, oh, okay. And I seen some other people. I seen this one dude, I seen, I forgot his name. I heard him speak on it. That was the real shit right there when he was speaking on. I forgot his name. I think it's Nutso. Nutso said something. He's like, man, fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. But anyway, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, what are you? Where you going, dude? Where you going with this? What are you trying to say? Why don't you just come out and say what you trying to say? You know, why you half stepping and everything like that? You know, people saying like, he ain't nothing, he ain't relevant no more, he ain't this and that, and I don't know. All that shit could play into the equation, but who knows? All I know is like, I just want to know where you trying to go with it. Like, what are you trying to prove? Like, why all of a sudden now? All of a sudden now you, like, why'd you say that a long time ago? Like, in between all that shit, when you was laughing and smiling and having guests and doing what you've been doing, why didn't it come out then? Why you didn't say he lied a long time ago? Just like when he was like, oh yeah, he was calling T.I. a baby or whatever when he started something out or whatever. But you've been around for a long time, pretty much. So it's like, why didn't you say nothing? You didn't say nothing because somebody told you not to say something? Or you just didn't say nothing at all? Because I'm pretty sure you could have said something if you wanted to. I don't know how that shit works, but you ain't displayed that. And maybe you can say it now, but you haven't displayed nothing. It's like, where the fuck are you? What are you talking about? Like, seriously, like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? It's out of nowhere. It's like you like you ain't seen that motherfucker in a long time. They meet you, and you know they get reacquainted with you, and then like within that them few minutes they trying to tell you some shit. It's like, well, wait a minute, where's all this shit coming from, brother? Goddamn. So anyway, I don't know. Some people say like, hey, you know, it's the reason why it's behind, you know, his shit is coming after a month, about a month and a half from now, or something like that. You know, so, you know, June 16th, so it's like all this shit surrounding Pac and Biggie, and everything like that. I don't even remember him saying that shit when Notorious came out. Did he say anything like that when Notorious came out? When they came out with his movie, did he say anything then? Because if he didn't say nothing then, I want somebody to let me know, though. I don't feel like searching for it. I don't have time for all that. I just want to know. Did he say anything when Notorious came out and said Tupac lied? That's why Biggie did. Because if he didn't say nothing, I forgot how long Notorious been out. And Notorious been out for a while. So if he didn't say nothing back then, and he doing it now, there's just something fishy about that. I'm going to tell you, it just stinks to me. That shit stinks all over the place. That's what I want to know. So, depending on how many people this get to, you know, drop me a comment. Like the video if you want to like it. Share if you want to share it. Let me know what y'all think. I personally think it stink. That's what I think. That's why I said something about it. Because I think it stinks. Niggas talk a lot of shit, but I sap her up gone. Because they fear me in the physical form. Let it be known I'm troublesome. La, la, da, da. La, da, da, da. La, da, da, da. La, bye, 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 bye. Oh, you niggas.